didn't
I
last
went
time.
on.
That was the one thing I did actually do, is shut off the stream. I should have let you guys just talk through it.
Well,
And
that's
wouldn't
okay.
that would have been
Let's quick
such a
edit.
hit clip to show the tornado destroying my house? Damn.
I mean, we were designing a orc named Toxic Masculinity, so clearly
Yeah.
that's not something the
nice.
world's ready for.
No.
Yep.
No, the world has had too much of that orc.
No. Faye was explaining that the orcs get their names from the most difficult thing that challenge they've had to overcome.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good then.
Yeah.
We had one named Hugs in our last campaign.
What? That's funny. But like, you know, to like,
I think. Go on.
oh, to outsiders, I feel like unless they know that tidbit, that just gets complicated. Oh, your name's Toxic Masculinity. Great. Like my parents name me after things they love. So what's going on here? What were you gonna say, Endo?
The ultimate orc is generational trauma.
Yeah, there you go.
Ooh.
Well,
Yeah, the leader
that's
of
the
the
ultimate
whole
one who
party.
got over it, I guess, right? Because you get the
Yeah.
name once you get over it. Nice.
That's right.
I like
Once you
that.
defeated it.
See, that makes me wonder because I have an orc in my game. His name is Kraut. What happened to him?
Is he
His name is what,
sour?
sorry?
Is he just
Kraut.
very sour?
Sauerkraut.
Yeah.
Oh, Alex.
It's an allergy thing.
Alex.
What? That's my style. You should have known that was coming.
Ew.
Wait.
What? Is that why he's named that?
World War II.
There we go. Right.
Oh no. What can of worms
Forgot
have
about
we
that.
opened? Oh gosh. Alright, well I'm back. If we want to continue we can. What were we up to? You guys were about to head to the Goblin Market.
They
Bill,
were grilling Madame
We're
Costanza.
talking.
that's true.
Yeah.
I was just about to reveal my entire backstory, but let's move on. Goblin Market.
Hey, no.
Wait, is that canon?
gonna
You were
say
about to like
Oh, you're back?
tell
Were
everybody?
you? Were
something?
you actually?
Who knows? I mean, depending on what questions get asked. And I'm having a smoke. Hang on.
Wait, right. We had just rolled insight checks.
On
everything going on.
Madame Costanza, right.
Yeah.
So Ori, if anything, I mean I guess since it's against the Madam, I'll let Ando take whatever you learn from that.
What was the number? 12?
12.
Yeah. I mean, you believe that she believes that she's both people.
So how are you a duchess?
Oh, I earned it, girl. How else do you become a duchess?
Isn't that usually a title that's passed down?
Passed down, passed around. It
Inherited?
sure that I'm
family?
sure people have, but not me. I worked my way up from nothing, and I earned it on my own with no help from no man.
Uh-huh.
My cousin, Toxic Masculinity, he was the only positive influence on my life.
Who is that? Wait, what did you say? Who is them?
My cousin, Toxic
Oh,
Masculinity.
your cousin. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can tell you, but I assume you already know my story.
No. No, we don't.
No, I'd be happy to hear it. Just go on and on. He looks at a non-existent watch.
Oh well, if you, young man, what was his name? Bill? Bob.
Chucklehead is who's talking to you.
Chucklehead, that's right. Chucklehead, if you want a show, I'm going to have to charge you.
Well, well, how much is it?
Only 3 gold.
I don't know. We don't really use gold.
I'll tell you
around
what.
here.
Oh, what
I got
do you
candy.
have to trade, perhaps?
Candy.
Tell us, well, what is this place?
Wait, you have candy?
Yeah, what do you think this market is?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, fair
Or start
enough.
sniffing.
Yeah. No, yeah, we got candy. We got. I mean, we mainly got candy right now. We were trying. We were trying to start up on toys, but something's going on. Production's crawled to a halt. Scabantha can't make them fast
You mean
enough
the
anymore.
child labor?
So
What?
you are
The literal
benefiting.
children? You were benefiting from child labor?
I don't know what. What? You
Children
say that
held
like so
hostage
negatively.
against their will?
What are you, Beyonce?
Yeah, I don't know what. Look, that's not my end of the bargain. I just sell the stuff. I mean, production's not my thing.
I
If you're
feel like
mad
we're
with that, I guess you can talk to Skabatha about it.
We killed
we
Skabatha.
spoke.
You killed her.
Yeah, we spoke and
Yeah.
then we killed her.
Insight
Okay.
reaction.
Gotcha. Okay, insight. Well, he's been like looking at this non-existent watch. He's looking and kind of whispering to other guys. Oh, 22 insight. Great. Well, this is a shock to him. He did not know that. He had actually sent. Not that your insight would explain all of this, but he had sent someone to go get her to come and get you. But now he has to rethink everything because she'll never be here to freaking talk to you. He's
Yeah.
trying to postpone you. What the fuck?
But
You're just-
he's keeping us
Wait, are we
busy
just,
while he
is
gets
this
in
just
trouble.
becoming a,
I don't know.
you know what, Ori's down with this.
I would rather not slaughter all of these
I will not.
young men and women.
I-
Chucklehead, there has been a change in management.
Well,
We
Tom,
are
tell us
here
about your
from-
shot real quick. Was that
Well, I
real
think
or what is that?
Tom's
Oh.
already done it.
Oh no! I did not shoot. I was just being me.
Okay, that was out of character joking.
I mean, it can happen while I'm talking to him. The
Sure.
best attacks come when you're halfway through a sentence. Chucklehead, there has been a change in management. You'll no longer be producing toys from the labor of children. However, what are you planning on doing with all this candy?
Well, you.
Why are you all here, creating a market in such a place as this?
What do you mean? Why not? I don't
I mean,
get the
have
question.
you-
I mean, things have changed recently. I mean, I was employed and selling candy to whoever came by. What, Bill? I'm not telling them that. All right, but I guess I don't know if you killed my boss, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing here anymore.
Who was your boss before?
Skabatha.
Before that.
I guess it's been so long. I don't know. I think back before that. I mean, I guess I was my own boss back then.
Well,
No, Bill, you're not my
congratulations.
boss.
You
weren't
you
around
have
then.
just been promoted.
Have I? Oh,
Yes, you have earned it for all of your years of hard labor and your diligentness for, keeping us here while you sent for security.
Well, I guess thank you for seeing my value. Does this mean a pay increase? Do I get a raise? What are the benefits?
You get to pick your own salary. I'm
I
sure
don't want to
Bill
pick
will.
celery. What are you talking about? I like candy.
Yes, and you can buy all the candy you want with your salary. You have been raised to leadership. Some apple heads have leadership thrust upon them, and that is you.
I guess.
You are clearly management material, friend.
You think so?
However, perhaps we should discuss the extent of your duties once we know a little bit more about your current operation.
Would you like to give us a tour of the market?
Are you? Do I have a boss or what? Like I don't understand. How are you guys telling me what to do?
You are your own boss again.
Okay, great.
And in terms of our authority, we are here on behalf of oh shit, what's the one we're trying to phrase? I don't know. No.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah.
correct.
We are here on behalf of Zybilna, on the word of the Witch Queen.
Oh,
And yes, she is taking back over very soon. And we know that she will be very proud of a diligent manager such as yourself to take over the business and let it thrive by the time she's back.
Okay. Well, Skabatha wouldn't like that, but then Skabatha's not here to be mad about that, so I guess that's
Skabatha has been
fine.
let go. She was not management material.
I hear
You said it yourself, production had ground to a halt.
Yeah, I mean, just recently she was doing fine, but then all of a sudden, toy step, in the last couple days,
Yes.
she stopped making
From the
toys.
reports we had, there was a mass walkout.
Oh. Okay, well, shoot. I mean, I guess. So Zybilna's coming back, then, is what you're saying.
Yes, that's right.
How do
She
you
is
know?
on her way as we speak.
Where was she?
Oh, well, that we cannot disclose. You'd have to sign multiple NDAs, but
Of
what
course,
we can
we'll
tell
need
you...
access to all of your books.
Yes, our private
And all of
accountant
the candy.
will take the private accountant will take a look at your ins and outs and make sure everything is above board. And we even
Well, no
have
need
a
to
new
look at
market
that.
for you. There is a large group of children that would be very willing to eat some candy if we promoted it to them right.
Okay. I mean, this sounds promising. You've already got a market to sell it to.
Ooh.
I got.
And there's even a plan to do a corporate sponsorship with the mushroom circles and get some adult candy into production.
Adult candy.
Yes.
Pitch it to me.
Edibles.
Like phallic shapes? Oh.
Yes, well, they will be mushroom shaped. So you are correct. But they are edibles for children. It's for adults, I mean, not for children. Wink. But for adults who want to experience another realm.
Yeah, Bill says, I mean, whoever will buy it. I guess that makes sense, Bill.
And
Perhaps
you will
we
supply
shouldn't
it.
overstate our position until we have a better sense of the operations already in existence.
Yes,
And of course,
Absolutely.
Zabilna's arrival.
We
Yes.
will need to audit your entire operation. You understand.
No.
And as we said, we will need to sample all of the candy to make sure that we are getting into a good business deal here.
That's right. So if you could have Bill set up a tasting plate for us while you show us around.
Bill's not gonna do shit. No, I'm sorry. Bill is indisposed at the
so
moment.
you want to be shut down.
No.
We have our health inspector, and she points to Togaden. We have a health inspector right here ready to give you an F on your grade and shut this place down for as long as it takes to get it back up. Perhaps Bill is a better person to talk to. Would he like a promotion?
Can Ori aid Madame
Yeah, I'd
Costanza
like
on
to-
a persuasion or deception or performance check?
I'm hoping to push it into, well, persuasion and intimidation are the same thing, but I feel like I'm heading into
I said
intimidation
persuasion and
territory.
deception and performance.
I'm
Yeah,
happy
that'll
for
work.
you to help
Let's go persuasion.
the Madam
Yeah,
Jo, but don't
yeah.
roll anything yet. Hang on. He wants
Okay.
to say something before you try again.
Go ahead.
I mean, okay.
Try again.
Well, you're in the middle of this conversation and blah blah. Look, what I'm help me clear this up, because right now you're saying that you're part of this business and you've brought this auditor here to kind of look at stuff, but you're also the person in this poster that Skabatha was looking for. So why would you be? But then you killed
Yes.
Skabatha. So how are you in
Unfortunately,
She was
charge?
unfortunately very distressed to find out that there would be a surprise audit.
That's right. She sent the poster out so if any of you saw me, you could warn her about me being on site. I am supposed to be a mystery to the. I'm like a secret boss, undercover boss.
Okay, for that you can do your whatever roll you're gonna do.
Thank
Is that
you.
a persuasion?
For the undercover boss joke. Oh, I
Yeah.
got advantage. I'll roll again.
Yeah, roll again.
Hey, look, 19.
I mean,
I'll,
19 's
I
still
can
really
work with
good.
that.
All right.
Oh, and anything. Oh no, it's anything I roll below a 10 becomes an automatic 10.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. Look, I had. Why didn't you just say that? I mean.
It is sensitive. We want the employees not to be on their best behavior, so to speak. We want to see how they would act naturally. Unfortunately, you have been so clever in uncovering my secret, and that is why you are management material. That is why we want you and not Bill.
Yeah, I figured that out, not you. What?
So, you mentioned a tour?
And a tasting?
And the
look,
tasting,
okay.
of course.
I mean, like I
You're
said, you guys caught me in a
book?
situation. We're not running at full capacity at the moment. I could do what I got. I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, here, let's. What do you want to see? Look, we got. Hang on.
Yes. Read the description for us.
No, I already read the description for you. I mean, if you want the description of the market, it's 3 stalls selling candy are situated in this clearing, lit by windows carved into the giant fallen tree to one side of it. 2 goblins are working in each stall, and the whole enterprise is watched closely by a goblin with a toffee apple head who appears to be muttering quietly to himself. So yeah, he just starts taking you up to the different stands, I guess. He's like, all right, I mean, I guess we start here. This first one, we got 3 different stalls, wide selection. Say hello to Itnak. Hey! Itnak, this is
Itnak.
the auditors. They're checking out. They're. What are you trying to do?
We are
Value
here
it?
on behalf of Zybilna Inc. Your new CEO wants to learn about the operation that she is absorbing into her company.
That's right. Okay, look, new management. Skabatha's out. Zybilna's in. We gotta make things. I don't know, up to her standard, right?
There is no longer going to be a toy line available. There was too much overhead costs for it to be profitable. So we are just doubling down on the candy, or perhaps we are, if what we see here is adequate.
Yes. I am Zybilna's head chef and taster. So I am here to officially taste test all of these candies and see what passes muster, what maybe needs to be refined a little bit, and what just,
Okay, I mean, I guess
So
you
get
can
us
try
your
this.
best performing candies.
Okay, all right. Well, shoot. What's going on here?
That's our question.
Okay, Ignac, what's your top seller here? Well, I guess the Beetle Ranchers. And they give you, it's like a little Jolly Rancher. They're different colors, but there's like beetles in the middle of it. Yeah, it's everybody loves it. I love them.
Would you be open to a rebranding called Beetle Juicers?
yeah, and then maybe
The Jolly
instead of
Ranchers
having
have liquid in them.
No.
No, not usually, but
Okay,
I
what
like
are
it.
they? I'm
And then
Googling.
maybe instead of having a beetle in the middle, we put some goo in the middle.
Goo. I mean, the beetles got goo in the
Yeah.
middle. They're invertebrates.
Yes.
Yeah, but we take away the beetle exterior and just put the goo inside.
What?
I like the crunch personally, but
Yeah.
we are trying.
I mean,
we are
we could
trying
do
new things.
designs.
It's going to be a special edition piece. We see spikes in profit when there is a limited edition product to put beside the regular.
Yeah, the beetle ones could be the Halloween edition.
Okay. Man, I like the beetles.
Here, let me
but-
try one of those. Or he takes one and she pops it in her mouth.
I mean, what?
Oh, okay.
What don't you understand about big business, big candy?
All right, great. Yeah, you just
Pops
start
it in the
eating
mouth.
one of them. You just pop it in your mouth. I mean, it's very fruity. You don't really taste a lot of the bug yet. It's delicious. Hell yeah.
It's probably the best thing that Ori's tasted in almost her entire life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, yeah.
What do you do next?
Because it's one of the first things that she's really eaten.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Like, it's been like candy since she got her taste back.
And after licking all those gross things, like, you know, this is
Yeah, like an
It's a good palate
eyeball and a
cleanser.
heart and
Mm.
yeah.
What are your next
okay,
actions?
let's move on.
Ori.
Oh.
Huh, this tastes so good. Okay, this is definitely going on the to stay list. I'll let you know how I feel once I get down to the beetle.
Okay. I'm gonna win. Oh, wait.
How many candies will it take for Ori to get, like, overstimulated,
Right.
hyped up on sugar?
Well, she hasn't bothered with sugar for most of her life because it's just kind of been a waste,
okay.
right?
Oh no.
I think a Constitution saving throw is, so at some point in the future we should throw
Yeah,
that
I
in there.
agree. Maybe after the second one.
Third one.
Maybe after the next stall, or maybe
Yeah,
after.
yeah, third one. Yeah. So
Okay.
then you get one from each stall.
Cool.
All right, you walk over to the next stall. All right, guys. This is the next stall. Meet Plurt. Hey guys,
But,
Hey, Bert.
it's me Plurt. Yeah. What's up, you guys? You try some of my candy?
Clint, your last performance review was very positive. Well done.
Was it? Oh heck yeah. Okay. Well, I kind of overheard what you guys were talking there. You want my best treats?
Yeah.
Is there a competition? Do I get anything for being the best?
I wouldn't call it we don't want to instill a sense of competitiveness in this corporate environment.
Mm.
We want to instill a sense of family and cooperation. We bring out the best in each other, when we work together.
That being said, the highest seller will get a substantial holiday bonus.
Yes, there is that.
All right, Plurt's going on holiday. Okay. All right. Well, shoot. Let me pick. Okay. Oh, yeah, Miss Lollipop. He picks up a
Or he
lollipop,
looks at the lollipop.
but the lollipop is almost like as if the lollipop goop, just a bunch of crushed ants got into it, and so they're just like legs sticking out. It almost looks hairy at first, but it's just like legs and body pieces.
Cool.
I
I
swear.
feel like Ori needs a bit of a Constitution saving throw to even lick this one.
Sure.
These ants taste gross. They're like
I don't know.
spicy, bad taste.
I read chocolate-covered ants as a kid, and apparently they're very good. I don't know. This is a book.
Ando, have you actually had them before?
I have like tasted ants on my fingers after, unfortunately, cross-contaminating myself. And also the smell gives you a really good sense of what they would like. Yeah, it's wild. It's like spice. It's like when you get the metallic taste, like if you've touched a bunch of coins and maybe you've tasted your fingers after that, or just put a coin in your mouth. It's like spicy, metallic-y grossness. Weird.
Sounds like
olive.
you've had a wild life.
Yeah, I like how
okay, so-
vague his story of it is, and I'm not asking you to go anymore. I like how vague it is.
Oh no! It's
Yeah.
just You know,
Like
at
they were
some
just
point
on
when
my
I was a
finger
kid, I
from
was
something, and
mucking around ants.
Yeah.
yeah.
Air of mystique. Okay,
Pretty
so
sure I
Ori,
put
like,
a
kind of,
cockroach in my mouth when I was a kid
Oh my god.
as
yeah.
well.
So what are you doing with this candy?
Eating it.
I have so many questions. Ori goes and she kind of like, she goes, have you considered not putting ants in it or grinding the ants down into a powder just so that the legs aren't sticking out?
Honestly, I never really thought about that.
Okay.
You think that'd be
Well, see,
better?
this is why we work in a cooperative environment. Probably. Ori takes a look at it. How awful is it, Alex?
I mean, the taste is probably fine, but I mean, you're probably having trouble rationalizing that with the texture.
Have you never had chocolate with crickets in it before?
What? No.
No.
They're
You say
fine. They're
that-
crunchy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but no, but with this, the little legs are sticking out. So I'm like, I like you've seen that there are ants in it, right? And what I'm imagining is Ori is licking this, and all she feels are these little like bristly legs, like rasping down her tongue as
So
she licks it.
Oh, gross.
It is a sensorial experience.
It
Multiple
is a
senses.
Yeah.
sensorial experience that I would probably rather forget.
Oh, come on! You're hurting Flirt's feelings. Okay.
Chucklehead.
I think it tastes good. I think it tastes very good,
okay.
Flirt. It's just that the texture is also a very
mouth
important part of
experience.
the mouth experience is a very important part of the consumer's experience here. So maybe we go into development with this. I think the taste is very good and you have something here. Just maybe we need to grind the ants down to get that protein in there somewhere.
All right, fair enough.
Chucklehead, we are going to have to bring in an objective. What's that thing with a group of people where you bring them in to test a product?
Focus testing.
Focus testing. We're going to have to bring in a focus group of some children who are in our headquarters nearby. They will have to come in and taste all the different iterations of the product to get the best product we can produce before we put it out to market.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if it'll hone how good it is and how much we can sell, then I guess that's good.
And
A
we
few
will-
things I don't know like it. I just don't want to make the new boss mad.
Of course. She rewards loyalty very highly.
Oh, then I definitely want to do that. I wanted to do that before. You said it.
Of course, that is why you are the boss. We
I'm
will
the
put you in
boss.
touch with our distributor. What was the elk skull guy's name?
Elkhorn. Oh,
Yeah.
no, Clapperclaw. Yeah, the stag skull guy.
We're going to put you in touch with our distributor, Clapperclaw, to get into different regions of Prismere.
Oh,
We're going
Clapperclaw.
Prismere wide. We are not just staying in Tether any longer.
Oh, hell yeah. You know, I've heard rumors of this guy, and I always wanted to meet him because he had a similar head to me. He's got like a fruit on there, or he's got a vegetable head, right?
He did until recently. He had some work done.
Oh, dang. All right. Well, whatever. We can probably find some common ground.
Absolutely. You have so much in common.
No, Bill, you're staying here. You're not. Okay. All right. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So hang on to address some things. Ori, you pick a color.
Any color.
Yeah. Did you say a color?
Purple.
Purple. Okay. Yeah. There's just purple fingerprints all over the lollipop's stick.
Fingerprints on the stick already? Has someone else been eating this before I got it?
Oh no, they weren't on there when you grabbed it.
Oh. Did Ori looks at her fingertips?
Yeah. There's like a purple emanating from them.
Does this hey guys, does this candy do anything magic?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you do.
Yeah. For sure.
What does it do?
All sorts of stuff. It's kind of a grab bag. Oh, you got the fingerprints. Yeah, you're gonna be leaving indelible stains on anything you touch now.
That reminds me, we need all of your accounting books for our private accountant, and you can include the list of all of the traits that one can receive from these candies. We need to go over them and see if there can be any improvements.
Books. Okay. I mean, I don't know. Bill usually keeps track of a lot of the number stuff for me. I don't know.
Great.
You got any?
Would
I don't
you
know if we have
introduce
paper
Bill
for it.
to? Would you introduce Bill to our accountant Tinty?
I guess. I mean, I'm not sure how. Tinty. Bill says hi. If you need to talk to Bill,
Hello, Bill.
you come through me. I'm telling him. Yeah. Okay.
So Bill doesn't exist. Okay.
No, Bill exists.
No,
He just lives in-
that's me saying that. Madame Costanza
I
would
gotcha.
never say that. She's got
Okay.
too much tact.
Gotcha.
Okay. Look, as long as you can get us that information, we can. I'm sure Bill is very busy.
I can definitely. Right. Bill can get you a list of the stuff. Yeah. You remember? Okay. Wow.
I would be very grateful.
All right. Yeah. Well, let me. Yeah.
Please, Tinty, take the lead.
Tinty just sprawls out a whole bunch of bureaucratic, plausible-sounding nonsense about mergers and,
I think we have one of
checking
those.
references and materials, and of course we're going to need to run background checks, we're going to need lists of everybody. And, just, I keep going for a solid 3 overwhelming minutes, and then look at the rest of the party to ask if there was anything else that we needed.
While everybody is distracted by Tinty's finance monologue, Ori would like to sneak over to sneak behind Tolgaden.
As you walk.
Do you want me to roll stealth?
Well, depends. Let me tell you what just happened. As you walk,
what's Tolgaden?
every
Well, I'm
footfall.
I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly.
All right. Well, then
I'm gonna fly.
your first jump off the ground sounds like.
Okay.
Cool. Do you want me to roll stealth?
What are you trying to do?
I'm sneaking up behind Tolgaden to do something.
On Tolgaden?
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
You gotta be a 13.
I rolled a 13, but it comes out as a 22.
Wow.
Okay.
Tom's
his
muted,
throat.
so I'm not sure if he's saying anything. Anyways, no. Ori sneaks up behind him, and with her now finger marking everything she touches, she writes on his back, "Hug me."
Oh my god. This is what happens when you let kids get and give tattoos.
Going to get somebody killed.
So now your back says that. Or, I mean, I don't know. What she'll start to do that. What's your reaction to that? I don't know if she can get the whole thing spelled out before you react. What?
I definitely don't catch that.
You don't? Oh, okay.
I definitely don't catch that. Hell no.
You're too dizzy from spinning around in circles a minute ago.
Yeah, and from all the talk about finances and stuff that's just like barraging you,
Just staring up into the trees.
Oh
like,
yeah.
just zoning out completely.
Yeah, because I'm talking about acquisitions and mergers and tax rates, variable between the different, realms of Prismere and imports and yeah.
Madame Costanza, for her part, looks so impressed. Like, oh, Cynthia read his lines. Wow. That was a.
And of course, it's all like
monologue.
in Goblin, even if he's speaking Common.
Oh,
it's
sure.
in Goblin.
Sure.
And so it's just vaguely accusatory and rude, too.
Well,
But delivered very politely.
sure.
In Goblin.
Yeah. Well, Chucklehead is not. Well, he just nods along to a lot of the words that he doesn't recognize. His eyes are starting to glaze over, but like he tries his best to stay keeping attention and like pretending like he knows what you're talking about. Yeah. Oh yeah. We had a merger, and yeah, resources. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds about right.
Import, export.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I said. Okay. So you've written
Lies
on his
back
back.
over here.
All right.
Yeah. So how long do these effects last for?
About an hour.
Okay, well that's fine.
About as long as you are poisoned. Oh wait, that did not happen.
Oh yeah. Well, did you fail? Well, whatever. Let's just say you're not poisoned.
It
No,
doesn't-
I passed it. I
You
had
did
like
pass
I
it,
think
okay,
gave me
cool.
advantage on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, did you want to try out the last tent?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd like to try a piece myself, if
Yeah.
that is okay.
Of course.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
More
Anything that makes
opinions
you
always
guys happy.
welcome.
Yeah.
So what did I get from the first one then,
absolutely.
Alex?
The first
The
one's the fingerprints.
footprints.
The second one's the musical
right.
foot walking.
Oh, so I'm
no.
just becoming a magic like a Disney fairy at this point then.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I could do like the Disney symbol in the air, the Mickey Mouse head.
Immediately copyright lawyers.
Not until
swarm you.
January. You have to wait till January. January is when Mickey
and
Mouse
the-
enters the public domain.
Absolutely.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Only the
So,
Steamboat Willie version.
Yeah, just Steamboat Willie. Technically, there's versions of him that still. not
Which,
allowed.
if you want to
The
mute
best
yourself,
version.
they have used for everything recently. They have stuck Steamboat Willie on everything so they can trademark it.
That's
everything
fine.
they've
John
used it
Oliver has put Steamboat Willie in his opening titles so that he can sue them against. The logo is part of my show. I can use it. And, yeah,
That's very good.
I haven't watched the whole episode yet, but he's poking the bear. It's gonna be funny. All right, guys. One last stop. We got Srax candies over here. Hey, guys. Me,
Shrek and Donkey.
Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, yeah. All right, I got we got these jellied worms. They're like sour bright crawlers, essentially.
Oh,
Oh,
dope.
nice.
I'll take a packet of those.
Yeah,
In fact,
Oriole, I'll take a pack.
every sample they've been handing out, I've been putting them in my handbag for children later. But this one I'll eat myself.
Okay.
Yeah, Ori's been saving one of each for Star specifically.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's say Madame Costanza goes to eat one. Okay. And you just start foaming at the mouth. Eating the candy causes you to foam at the mouth, making it difficult but not impossible for you to speak.
Oh,
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa! Is there some kind of chemical reaction in these that's not supposed to be there?
it must be reacting to my denture glue.
Oh,
Ori pops one into her mouth.
yeah. Sorry, it doesn't do well with denture glue. Well, they're not all the same. You pop one in the mouth, and your body begins to shrink. But to everyone else, actually, your head just starts to blow up like a giant balloon. Your head swells to twice its normal size.
I don't think you're flying anymore.
You're top heavy now.
Oh, you're
yeah.
like you're swerving left to right.
Kenty is just taking surprisingly calm notes at all of this.
She sounds like she sucked up a bunch of helium.
Oh, and that's the third one. Let's get a Constitution saving throw. Yeah, you sound like
Oh.
helium.
Yeah, and now you're hyped up on sugar too? Wow.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Well, the sugar's going to your head. You're now poisoned for 8 hours.
Really 8 hours,
That's a
Alex?
lot. Usually
Oh,
it's
well,
like
okay,
an
hang on.
hour and then they crash.
Hang on. It's poison, so do it with advantage. But really, that's what it says in the module.
Wow. Cool.
For sugar high?
No, it just says if you eat 3 or
For the
more of these
candy.
candies that this happens.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Hey, great minds think alike.
Right?
Head.
Right? Oh, it was 11. You are
Damn.
poisoned for 8 hours.
So this is gonna come out in the form of Ori going. She's gonna like start flying out around like everywhere, like bouncing off the walls, and she's making all of these like jingle noises and boings and
I almost imagine. I don't know if you want to agree to this, like, but I imagine that because your head's so big, like you're flying upside down, or like you're flipping over constantly trying to write, because your head's
well, I
heavier
think
than
that
everything
has
else. So.
yeah. I feel like that
That's
has something
funny.
to do with how she's like kind of bouncing around a little
Sure.
bit here. She can't quite control herself as much. I
Yeah.
feel like she gets to where she needs to go eventually, but it's just like bouncing off a bunch of walls. Bye guys, I'm gonna go party with the mushrooms.
Oh, yeah, the last candy you take is the fucking tab of acid.
Yeah, Ori just pieces. She'll meet you back at the mushrooms.
Sure.
Dang, it's never really had that effect on. I mean, I guess they don't pound a bunch of them at once, but that's funny. Did I win?
Yes, Shrek.
With this particular focus group.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, yes.
We would like to see you continue to grow, so keep it up.
Thank you. All right, guys. Well, how do we do? I mean, I got the notes. We gotta update the ant one, grind it up more, less texture, more flavor. I mean, is that? I mean, I guess you want to take the beetle out of them. Those are just special, spooky.
No, we'll create a second line of beetle-less candies. See how that runs as a promotion.
Oh, we're renaming it the Beetlejuices, right?
Oh yes, and then a second range. This will be after the short time only product. We will bring out a second range that is just a part of the product range now. We will get heightened attention and then hit them with the new edition.
Okay.
But we leave that to your discretion, and we will send our focus groups over to give you feedback. And what you will be in charge of doing is listening to that feedback and implementing it in a way that is best for Zybilna Inc.
Okay, if that's the job. I mean, I'm just trying to lock in my job.
And one last thing. Bill has been given the role of GR, the GR department, the Goblin Resources department. So anything, any problems within the staff that need to be addressed, you should work with Bill to resolve those conflicts.
You hear that, Bill? Yeah, you got a pretty good job. Now, not as high as me, no. No, I'm not gonna ask if you can be. Okay, you can shut it. Yeah, Bill says thank you. He loves
have a request for as a promotional, thing. You're negotiating the contract. I understand. What does Bill want?
Bill, he doesn't. He's. It's fine. Bill doesn't want anything. He's not gonna be the boss. Okay, I'm in charge here.
Yes, but Bill is in charge of taking care of the employees as a whole. So if you don't do a good job, Bill can put in a request with Zybilna to have you replaced.
Okay, well,
It is
if
a
Bill
checks
tries to
and
do that,
balances system.
we'll have some talking to do. Isn't that right, Bill? Yeah, okay. You can find another
You
home
are
then if you want to do that. Okay, maybe we can talk about this when people aren't over. All right.
You are partners and have to resolve compassion and compromise wherever possible.
Yeah, he's just trying to do too much. I mean, look, given he helped me change, I'm no longer a piece of shit, but
Good for you.
I just don't, there's not enough room in this head for the both of us, so, what am I supposed to do?
Change often comes from within.
Well, that's true, but not everybody gets a bill through their ear.
Oh, why?
You know what I mean? I mean, half my brain could be gone at this point, but if it makes me a better guy, that's fine,
You just
Who's
have to
looking
put
a
your
gift worm
heads
in the
together.
mouth? What'd you say?
You just have to put your heads together and work as a
They're
team.
already together.
Is your head an apple?
Yeah.
That's not a hat.
No, it's a toffee apple. That's probably what Bill likes so much.
Is there a worm in your head?
Yeah.
Does that violate a health code?
No.
Not when
our
he's a
stuff is
valued
worms.
employee.
Wait, what? What'd you say, Tinty?
Not when he's a valued employee.
Yeah. And I mean, the last thing you ate was worms. So like, what's the big deal?
Is that apple considered rotting, Tinty?
Yeah, you could probably say that. Yeah, you could probably say that. I don't know if I threw the image up on the screen, right? Oh, it's not there anymore.
How would you feel about having your head replaced with a pumpkin? A fresh pumpkin.
I don't know if that's good for me. I mean, like I said, me and Bill might not get along, but I mean, he's really helped me work through some stuff, and I'm no longer a piece of shit. So
it is a mutually beneficial relationship.
Yeah. As long as he doesn't eat the whole thing, right, Bill? Right, okay. So, how often are these focus groups coming by?
We will have to set that up with them. We will send over a representative called William. That was his name, right?
Oh, that guy?
Will,
yeah, Will.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
I'm told he's not
William. He's
trustworthy.
That was under the old regime. We are bringing in new ideas, fresh perspectives that and we used to ignore to our own detriment. Or to your own detriment. Now we are the new way.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just asking questions. I'm not trying to bite the hand that feeds or anything like that. Skabatha said some stuff and just trying to get it right.
This is a conversation, and we are going to be learning basically a new language from each other. So we need to listen. And unfortunately, a lot of the practices that Zybilna had in place, or Skabatha had in place, were toxic work environments. So we are trying to rid you of those kind of practices.
Okay. Well, I'll follow your lead. I mean, what's the task?
Yes.
Do we need to make a bunch more product in 10 day?
Get to work on the promotional, the beetleless candy, and yes, we will send over a focus group to try some of it.
All right, guys. New management. We're trying to impress. We get to work. We don't know when it's gonna come, so we got to make as much as we can. Get on it, guys. Everyone's looking around. They kind of leave their market stalls and start running around. Some people running into the building. All right.
Yeah. We unfortunately have what was the? It was an oil can. We have an oil can to catch, so we have to be going, unfortunately. But we will be in
Okay.
touch.
Okay. Well, nice working with you. He reaches his hand out for a shake.
Oh, it is a pleasure.
Thank you.
Chucklehead.
Yeah, Chucklehead.
Mr. Chucklehead.
That's right. Thank you. Respect. I love it. You never call me Mister. Whatever. All right, guys. Well, I guess thanks for dropping by. Thanks for including us in your new plan. A lot of times, new management comes in, just wipes out everything before. I appreciate you recognizing our current roles. So
yes. Universal layoffs are not our style. We like to absorb the stuff that is already.
We like to take the
knows
time
what they're
to
doing.
observe the culture of the original company and see what we can improve through increased
Okay.
access and communication.
yeah.
We like to synergize.
Oh,
Great word.
is that like prestidigitation?
Yes.
Very similar, yes.
Okay. I thought it was one of those big words. Magic's not my forte. All right, well, I'll let you guys go. You probably have a bunch of other places to audit. I'm sure I'm not the only stop today, so I guess see you later.
Great. As we're walking away, I'll just be like, Tinty, that was very impressive. I did not realize the breadth, depth and breadth of your business acumen.
The Witchlight Carnival is somewhat challenging to manage.
I can only imagine with an operation of that size compared to this. This is not sweat off your chassis.
Oh.
Long as you realize we are not getting those books from them.
I don't think there are books. They have no paper.
All right, so
Let us head back to. Oh, we need to pick Ori up from her sugar bender, but we should head back to the tree.
all right.
I would like to share this candy with the children.
The candy that we just saw really jack up Ori?
She is a young woman with a fast metabolism. I am not surprised that it hit her so definitively. But as long as the children pace themselves, I do not see the problem.
Madam, I'm not sure you've ever met a child.
I have not been a child or been around children for many years. I do not work with children or animals normally, but
Did he
unless
nod
I am
and
paid
says,
very well.
perhaps after we work out a few bugs.
Good one, Tinty.
That is very good. So you guys have this conversation as you're kind of walking away from Loom Lurch through the woods back towards the fairy ring where Ori said that she'd meet you. And okay, so what kind of time did you have at the fairy ring, Ori? You flew over there, you're all loopy. They're probably singing some sort of song.
Yeah. I would say, Ori gets there and she's like, "It's party!"
Oh,
looks wild.
sweet! You're back! How was your trip?
So good, let's go on another one!
Oh my god, your head is so big!
I know,
It's
right?
beautiful.
You want to
Oh
poke
my
it?
god. You're gonna be sprouting spores any day if you're like us. Wow.
Yeah! Poke my head! Poke my head! See
You
if any
guys-
spores come out!
Let's poke her head, you guys! Okay, they're just headbutting
So Ori
you,
takes
I
another
guess.
mushroom, and she just goes on this drug bender with these mushrooms.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. So hang on. specify this. You're trying to do more acid, right? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
Yes. All right, great. Yeah, I mean, all the colors become alive around you. Everything's moving. They're just dancing. Everything kind of fades out, and the song just fills your head. The what are they called? The clockwork elves come out of the world and start dancing around with everybody as well. And that's when
Amazing.
everybody walks up on you, dancing with no one. I mean, mushrooms are around, but the elves are non-existent.
Amazing.
And then what? You guys just head out?
Maybe we should come back for Ori later. They seem to be having a great time.
Tinty would be willing to take a rest to try to restore some spell slots before we travel on.
Okay.
Well, should we get back to the treehouse then?
Well,
Sure.
Tinty would probably suggest that we bring Ori with us and just let her
I agree.
get through it at the treehouse.
Oh, show.
To serve
As
as a
long as we-
morals lesson to the children.
As long as we do not bring her down, that would be the worst.
Kids, this is your
someone-
brain on drugs. See how big their head
Yeah.
is.
Yes. Oh, Ori, we're going to have a party with the kids.
Woohoo! Let's go!
Great.
All right.
So we'll wrangle Ori towards the tree. No, Ori, this way. No, that is just a bird. It's okay. Let's go.
All right, great.
Tolkien, why is she talking to that patch of flowers?
It's the Feywild, I'm not sure. It's either drugs or Feywild.
Maybe a little from column A, maybe a little from the Feywild.
Tinty says, I'm not hearing anything from the plants.
Most likely drugs.
Yeah. All right, hell yeah. You spend the next, I think I pushed us 5 hours walking up the river back towards Little Oak. Where, you find Little Oak. What's up?
As we come into sight, I'm going to cast Major Image and just do like a big kind of fanfare, like the heroes coming back, like the whole place is safe now. Maybe some like little fireworks are going off in the background. I can, hang on, let me cast it.
Ori, all of this is translucent to you.
Wow.
Whoa! Or he tries to poke everything.
Oh no.
What the-
Oh, I hate this map. It doesn't know the difference between miles and feet, so it just goes, oh, that many squares? Great.
Oh, right.
All right. Well, this place is cursed.
Yeah, so I can. It's supposed to be an object, a creature, or some other visible phenomenon. So I assume this is in the category of other visible phenomenon, where it's
Sure.
just like, and then like fireworks a bit, and streamers and stuff coming out of our butts. Yeah,
Perfect.
stuff like that.
Yeah, a grand opening for you guys to come back home.
Yeah, to get the kids' attention.
The kid. Oh, I guess the kids are still playing around with the shield guardian that is now there. Will's up in the house hanging out with Star, chatting with who else is here. Kettle Steam is here. Pinecone is here. He's petting Pinecone's in his lap, but as soon as Ori walks in, Pinecone jumps out. Oh, hey, you guys! Oh man, he petted me a bunch. No blood, but it's great.
And Ori just like goes in for the hug.
Oh yes! Don't squeeze me too hard. I'm gonna pee. Did you guys notice my butt is like a little cinnamon roll on it? Let me try to. He starts spinning around trying to find it.
Yeah.
Well said so.
Oh, Will, don't be so mean. You know he cannot see his own butt. Do not tease him like that.
Oh shit. I need to check something. Where would I look that up?
Good question.
No. Where is it? Here we go. Oh, okay, great. So yeah, that's all true then. Great. Okay, well y'all, where are y'all? Y'all climbed up into the treehouse. You're all hanging out with Will at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Ori has given Star the candy that she got.
Yeah, I'm with the rest of the kids out
And
front.
she
giving them
immediately
candy.
takes the candy that she's given Star and replaces it with some of the candy that he has from the carnival.
No,
Okay.
hey, not cool, not cool.
I want candy. Which one? Why can't I have it?
Trying to give my friend something, he just took it away.
Yeah, I want candy.
This one hasn't been tested in Displacer Beasts. Let's run some tests first.
Well, how else are you gonna test it?
I don't think Star's mother would approve.
I think I'm pretty persuasive.
Let's go and ask her.
We can't do that right now.
As you look out the door, you'd see Madame Cassandra giving candy to the kids, like one piece each.
They get the candy.
Okay, I need to tell you guys something that may change how this is unfolding.
Oh.
Oh. Well, really only Ori. Ori.
Uh-huh.
Um.
Uh-huh. What, Alex?
Well, I'm deciding how to tell it to you, whether I want to ask you to go to a private area or something else. But
And leave us out of it?
Well,
Yeah,
you'll
let's just
hear
go to a
about it.
private chat. Let's just go to a private chat. Let's go.
Okay,
Let's
well,
go.
hang on. It just
Go to a
hang on.
private
I gotta
chat.
switch a layout.
Do it. Do it.
All right. Oh, I don't have.
Let
a
me get on the
private
stream.
room.
Hang on.
Oh, that makes
I'm
it no
kidding.
fun.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If you want to go to a private chat, go to the private chat.
All right, hang on. Let me make one.
Dun dun dun.
All right, meet me in private. It's under meeting room. That's good. Yeah, that's cool. Restart.
Oh.
Oh, hello. It restarted my whole Discord.
Oh no.
It's all good. It's not the worst. All right, great. Well, you walk into the treehouse, and I mean, as we said, is somewhat still the same. Maybe the first thing you see is Pinecone runs up to you. You give Pinecone a hug. You're not really paying attention to anything else. Pinecone's talking about how Will has pet him a bunch. But you look up, and sitting in the room is an enormous creature that you have not seen before. It's just sitting on the pillows on the other side of the room. Let me send you a picture. Zoop, 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 zoop.
Uh. Uh. Uh.
Yeah, weird.
What?
I don't know. Just sitting in the room. All right, let's go back.
The fuck?
I know,
The
right?
fuck? What? Wait, can I, before we go back, can I roll a knowledge check real quick?
Oh, it's not capturing the video. Sure.
Okay, what do I roll for that?
What are you trying to do? You're trying to determine.
What the fuck is it? Why? And nobody else seems to be reacting to it, right?
Right. All right, give me a nature. Right? Nature for what it is.
Probably either nature. I don't know. I don't know
I'll
what it is,
accept an
Alex. So you'll
arcana
have to.
too.
If it's magically based, Arcana, and if it's not, then Nature.
All right, I'll take either of those. You can pick your favorite.
I mean, it's not going to matter because I have a -1.
On both.
Yeah, with disadvantage, but I rolled 2 9s anyways, so really wanted me to get an 8.
Well, I guess you got an 8. So you're not aware other than what is this thing doing here and why. It hasn't attacked. It's just sitting there cross-legged.
Does Ori still think she's tripping?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ori's still tripping? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready to go back then.
All right.
Alive.
Yeah. Ori, instead of giving this candy to, like, after she's like, well, she's given the candy to Star, she's like mid-conversation with Tinty, and then she just seems to see something over Tinty's shoulder, and she just goes, "Who the fuck is that?
What do you mean?
Who is that?"
It's me. Will explains to everyone, what is she freaking out about? What's going on?
Oh, so
Is
she's
she
looking
staring
at
at
you?
Will?
I see what you, yeah, okay, and I see
She's-
what you showed me saying this.
Mm-hmm.
Tom, I owe you $5.
Oh no, what was the bet?
He was like, demon children. What kind of child is able to fly? I'm betting it's demon children. And I was like, no, it's probably just like seeing a vision or something.
Who is that? Who the fuck is that? Ori's like freaking out.
What? Ori, what guys, what happened to her?
How do you
Why
know
is
my
she freaking
name?
out?
How do you know my name?
Oh my god, he gets up.
Demon!
What's the matter? I'm just...
Do all the children look weird to you, or just Will?
That's Will? That's a Will?
I'm Will.
Did you eat Will?
No! What? What is going on?
Ori, roll an insight check.
Yeah.
Sure.
And Madame Costanza is going to trot over as this volume is increasing.
Can I cast something?
Sure.
I just want to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Let me verify some stuff. Okay, so hold on. First, Ori is inciting his claim that he is Will and he doesn't know what's going on, right?
Mm-hmm. And I got a
Okay.
17.
Okay, let me see something.
Could have gone to 22, but the freaking poison.
I mean, from the tone of his voice, he seems like he's being honest. He's honestly confused at what the commotion's about. But this is unwavering. This is not the shape of Will that you've seen before.
Will?
What?
What the fuck are you?
What do you mean? I'm just a boy. I'm
I
just
can
a boy.
see through you now. I can
What?
see through you now. Don't bullshit me. What the fuck are you?
How do you? Can we talk somewhere else?
I think that might be a good idea. You are upsetting the children.
Well,
are there any kids inside the room?
Oh, I guess there.
Yeah,
aren't.
we're in the room full of children, aren't we right now?
Well, but I think
Did
I
the
said
other
that a lot
kids
of them
look
were
normal
playing
to
the
you?
robot.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
that's what I thought.
Rory's also been yelling, so maybe her and Will should go. Or he's
Yeah.
calming down a little bit now that he seems to be telling the truth. I will
Yeah.
scream very loudly if this person tries to eat me.
I'm not. I assure you. I mean, I'm not gonna try to eat you. I don't know how you're
What
seeing me,
Ori, if Will has stood up at this point, Ori is looking so far above his head.
but. Oh, that's funny.
If there are any straggling children in the room, because I think this is the most private place this location has, because it's basically one room. So if there are any straggling children, I'll just kind of grab a couple candies from my bag and like throw it out the door and be like, go on.
Guys, yeah, go
push
and
them
get that. Can you leave us for a second? Ori's having a moment.
I'm
Alright.
having a moment. You've been lying to us.
I know, kids. Don't listen to her. It's her moment.
Let's just wait. I understand you are seeing a lot of things, experiencing a lot of things you have
this
never
one's
experienced
real,
before right
man.
now.
This one's real.
What's the matter? What should I bite? Should I pee on something?
Ori holds pine cone.
I don't know what's going on, but I'll fight it for you.
Will, what is she talking about? Obviously, she is seeing something else when she looks at you. Do you know what she could be talking about?
Did one of those candies give me true sight, Alex?
Maybe.
This is a
Timothy
safe
is
space,
going
but
to put himself between Will and where the children have gone.
Did the detect magic? Did anything light up?
That's what I'm looking into right now.
Okay, let's just give Alex a second then.
I do not. If you do not feel comfortable sharing your deepest secrets with us, that is understandable. But if you understand what is happening to our friend, then that would rule out that she's gone insane.
Okay. I'm not sure if this is officially how it is, but yeah, Will emanates magic. Let me tell you more. Maybe. I shouldn't have to look this up. I think it's just transmutation. Yeah.
Seems like it. Either that or illusion.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is transmutation. So you get a ping of transmutation magic emanating off of his form and above his head.
Ori, I understand that you might be seeing something right now, but Will has not done anything to hurt any of us.
He's also been lying to us.
Not on purpose.
We all have lies, Ori.
I don't have any lies. What have I lied about?
Something magic is going on.
Whatever
that is, turn that off.
It's not. What do you want? I'm better this way. I'm less scary this way. I don't know how she's seeing through me. Look, okay.
That is good to know, because it means that she has not had a bad reaction to the drug she is on.
I told you this one was real.
Oh, you were fucking with those mushrooms, right? That's why I ditched you before. Why are you taking drugs in the middle of your adventure?
Why wouldn't I take drugs in the middle of an adventure? Don't blame me for this.
You're right. I'm just.
We are celebrating. We just killed Skabatha and
you did?
Bavlorna. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a relief. Good job, guys.
Yes, we have a lot to talk to you about, but
I
this
guess.
seems a much more pressing issue right at this moment. We
For
need to make
sure.
sure everyone is comfortable, and I understand that sometimes we hide ourselves behind glamorous illusions, but I, for one, trust you. You have been a good boy. You are a good boy. So no matter what you
Thank
look
you.
like inside, no matter what you look like outside, I believe that you are a good boy inside.
Thank you, guys. I mean, I try to be. Um, I mean, I guess it's not all on me, but well, Ori, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to freak you out. I had no idea. I mean, we've been living like this for so long, and as long as we stay out of Skabatha's view, it was fine. I just didn't. I don't want the kids to find out. I mean, yeah, I'm an Oni. Okay, I used to be bad.
Uh, or Ori, what are you seeing? Can you describe it?
Can Ori roll an insight check on what he's just said before I respond?
Sure.
I could have
14.
had a modded
Um,
20.
yeah. I mean, he seems like he's being honest.
Ori calms down a little bit, and she says, I am seeing this hulking blue muscular
Hmm.
person
Go
with
on.
razor sharp teeth, white undead looking
Oh.
eyes, and long black sharp nails that
Come
could
on.
tear someone's guts out.
I wouldn't though.
No offense, Will.
I guess.
Just describing what I see. I think I believe you, but as you can probably understand, coming back and seeing, you as you are
Yeah.
was a little bit freaky.
Yeah.
Are the
I can
claws
only
bigger than
imagine.
these? Madame Cassandra will flash her very fake and very pointed nails, holding them up.
Yes.
Hmm.
I know you guys aren't
How do
seeing it.
you
I'll
Like they
show it
look
to
like
how
they
you.
could be used as a weapon.
how do you take care of those things? Oh, cool.
So this is why Ori freaked out.
Glowing eyes, big sharp teeth.
Yeah, with like no pupil in them, just like these long pointy teeth, like
Tinty says, so you're not a child.
I'm not a child. No.
Why
No,
are
but
you
at
with
heart,
these children?
I'm just looking out. I'm just looking out for them. I Look, I used to work with Skabatha, but then her sisters were trying to screw her over, and so they cursed me. Uh, but they cursed me to be good, so I couldn't be bad anymore. So I turned on her, and we're left out into the woods. I took on this form, and that's why she's been looking for me this whole time. But like, I don't know what else to do. I'm just trying to
Hmm.
be who I am, you know. I get I used to be bad, and I
What
don't.
did you do for her?
I I don't want to. I don't want to talk about it.
Uh, Will, it does not sound like the other witches gave you a curse. It sounds like the other witches gave you a boon. Something that you could use to change your life and the lives of others around you.
Well, that's a good way to put it.
Tinty looks at you
Does
somewhat incredulously.
what
Like,
I like to believe in the potential of other people. Uh, so that's what I see in you.
Thank you,
I
Madame.
see potential for great joy.
Well, I do too. I think I've been doing good with the boons I've been given, or however you want to look at it. I do feel I'm better. I don't want to go back. I
okay.
didn't think that I keep the kids away from those mushrooms. I don't want them getting True sight. I'd
Yes.
scare the hell out of them.
Whoa, do I just have true sight permanently now?
No,
That would be very nice.
it
That
does.
I'll eat as much candy as I can get for that.
I will trip for as long as I need to see the reality of things. That's such a stoner thing.
Right. Well, it doesn't say that it's
Yeah,
actually
so-
drugs in the module. I was just like, this is perfect.
What's the-
Drugs let you see
the-
the truth behind things. Yeah, I don't know.
And the cost
Yeah.
is just disadvantage to
Don't do drugs,
checks,
kids.
saves, and attack rolls.
What is it?
Don't you get disadvantage on basically checks, saves, and attacks when you're poisoned?
Oh,
Yeah.
when you poisoned. I was like, true seeing
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
do that. I see.
No,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
That's just the cost. That's not bad if you're doing like reconnaissance and stuff. When you, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Unfortunately, you can't drop it. That's the problem. It's not like a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought the candy caused the poison effect and the mushrooms caused true sight.
Oh, right. That's true. The mushrooms
Oh,
didn't
okay.
actually poison, so...
Oh, okay. Then there's no downside. We should all be tripping all the time.
Well, that's kind of what I tried to get ahead of on when you got the acid tabs, is it's limited of how much you can
just
use.
gave us 2.
Yeah, I'll give you 2, and just for the case of leading into this, I let her take more drugs at her her trip scene. But yeah, so you have 2 that you can use in the future, and they'll last
Right.
8 hours.
Yeah, I think
Right.
Ori still has one on her because she's just taken them directly from the mushroom people.
Right, that's what I
And she
figured.
kept the
yeah.
one that they gave her. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you still have the one that you have, and then the Madame has
I
one.
think
as
Anno
well.
has 2. Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
just the one.
Can you add one to each of our inventories then, just so that we don't forget in the future? Possible?
That would be nice for me too.
Yeah.
I wrote it on this paper. Hopefully, I remember.
Thank
But
you.
yes. So are we cool?
I think so.
Okay.
Sorry about that, but
No,
like,
I'd do the same
Tinty
way.
what I
still
was
thinks he's being very vague about what he was originally doing and is concerned about leaving him with the children.
Mm.
I think. Well, do you say any of that out loud? Do you speak any of that?
Yes, Tinty will just directly say. He's been very vague about what his original actions and intentions were. And it would be foolish of us, now that the hags are dead, to assume that if the curse that they placed breaks, that he won't go back to whatever his previous inclinations were.
Well,
That may be the case, but we don't need to be the reason he turns back. Like remember the musician with the broken heart. He cannot go back until the curse is broken. And there is, I mean, do you know anyone who can break a curse? I have never met someone so capable. So it is unlikely that Will here will ever go back.
I mean, I hope not. I mean, the hags can remove curses, but I try not to
Perhaps
screw around
we
with them.
Perhaps one of the boons we could ask from Zybilna once we free her is to make it permanent.
I fully support that. I just question leaving him with the children until we have that assurance.
He has been with the children the rest of this time. He has already proven himself. Like at the end, and the only witch left is nil. Nonsense. That's her. That's what I said. So the only one is her, and we are going to meet her. She is not coming here.
I understand your worry. I would be worried too. I mean, if I'm just trying to come clean, you know. She, I don't want to say caught me because I wasn't trying to do anything. I just I get that. I mean, I'm worried about the kids too. I don't know what else to do. I mean, I promise, but I don't know if that does anything for you.
I mean,
I
I'm fine to
trust him.
leave him here. I think it's fine. I mean, the only person that could have removed it in this area is now dead. So I think we're fine. You know,
You've also
Hank's
already
dead.
left Will with vulnerable people. Watched over Pinecone. Didn't do
And
anything then.
And our owlbear.
I'm not dead.
Yep.
He did pet me a number of times. No one evil pets that much. Well, no, Dr. Evil did. Okay, never mind. Bad point.
I trust him.
Now that I think about it, I asked for blood a bunch of times and he didn't give me any. He might be bad. Should I bite him?
No.
Kenty is very uncomfortable, but will allow himself to be convinced over time.
Well, is there anything I can do to put your nerves to rest? I mean, maybe, Elkhorn has been pretty good with them. Maybe if he stays with me, that'll, I don't know, put your worries to rest, or...
There you go. He is a seasoned adventurer.
As long as Elkhorn is informed about what the actual situation is.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, yeah, that's fair enough. Elkhorn, can you come in here? Ah, yeah. It took me a second, but I'm here now.
We explain the situation.
Yeah, here's
Do you want
just
to role
the gist. Not
with
necessarily the
all
whole
new
thing,
NPC?
just... look, I'm not what I said I was, but I'm good, I promise. And they trust me, but they want you to kind of be around, watch over the kids, make sure the kids are fine. Is that cool?
Could you show us your form?
Okay, are the kids away from the window?
Yes, they are distracted.
Okay. Alright, Elkhorn, I'm sorry. Look, I'm a good guy. I'm just... good guys come in all shapes and sizes. And then he starts to unpolymorph out of his form, stretching out from little kid form, his fro, like, turning white and falling down over his face, his eyes turning orange and red, filling out the whole pupil, or just the whole eye is covered now, no individual pupil. Big claws.
Holy shit!
Yeah, see? That's why.
Oh my.
Yeah,
Look at your vicious V.
I don't like it either. I get it. I'm made of nightmares. I know. I get it.
People are what's on the inside, not the outside.
That is right.
Hey, thank you.
We all get to decide what face we show to the people around us, and the more we act like that, the more we are like that. So I truly see you as the will you want to be.
Oh, thanks. Thanks,
Rory
madame.
side eyes Madame Costanza a little bit. Now suspicious after all these little nuggets that have been dropped. But Madame Costanza still looks like Madame Costanza.
Absolutely. Definitely some fireside chat tonight, I imagine.
Well, all right. Well, the plan is, Elkhorn, you'll kind of take the lead with me, and we'll just watch over the kids until everything's good. I mean, they got to go deal with Sibylna, and I mean, everything should be fine soon. Are you good? Yeah, I'm not going to argue it that much. It sounds legit. If they say so, then that's good. Oh, thank you. I was worried that was going to be a whole thing. I see some fucked up shit. If Alice qualifies, oh, you wouldn't believe some of the stories.
It'd be funny if he saw through the illusion the whole time. Like
he's never seen Will like he's seen.
Oh yeah, he's just like, what are you guys freaking out about? He's been crazy, evil the whole time. No, he doesn't see through it. Well, I know we've kind of made it somber and everything because of my whole deal, but I mean, you killed Skabatha. You did it. I don't.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Well,
And we also got to a unlimited supply of candy for the children.
what?
And
No.
I take him through the focus group idea and explain that all he needs to do is pretend to be a focus group, maybe take only like 6 kids at a time, only let them have 2 pieces of candy each, and that's it. Like, get as much candy as you want, maybe on a weekly basis.
Yeah, look, I'm not trying to be rude, but of course, not the parents give the kids a bunch of candy. Can we not tell them about that necessarily right off the bat?
Well, I kind of already spilled the beans to start a little bit, so
All right. Okay, well,
No,
they
I
get
have
candy
been
now.
giving them candy this entire time, telling them they can go to the goblin market whenever they like.
All right, Elkhorn. We they bit off more than we can chew, so that's what it is now. The kids just get ready for some rambunctiousness.
yeah, have fun with the kids hyped up on candy. We're off to the next, I guess, the next world after we take a little bit of a break here.
Yes, I could use
Guys are
a
heading out
rest.
already?
My back is killing me.
All right, guys. Well, sorry for lying to you through a mission. I didn't ever think you'd see this, but thanks for understanding. Yeah. I mean, let's have one more good night, and then me and the kids will wish you off tomorrow morning.
That would be
Sounds good.
delightful.
Also, how's my owl bear been doing?
Oh, he's hungry. We've had to feed him a bunch of stuff, so we're running low. I guess this candy's good, but not so nourishing.
Oh,
He's
where
fine.
do you normally find food?
Well, we're
Do
normally
you hunt?
eating. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
Forage?
a little bit of everything. I mean, sometimes the kids just find things. Okay, I shouldn't. I'm
And
actually
you just
usually a
let them
good parent.
eat?
I'm usually a good parent. They haven't died yet.
I'm guessing you might fish as well.
That's what it's called. Yeah, down at Wayward Pool.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, now that the unicorn has changed how to get in, we can tell him the Lundgren. What's his name? Dolph Lundgren. We'll tell him the Dolph Lundgren password, so he can take the kids to the Wayward Pool whenever he wants and fish.
Dolph Lundgren.
In fact, if you
Mysterious.
now that there's no reason to keep moving through the forest and to hide, you can go to the Wayward Pool and set up there if you want. It is a beautiful place. It will protect you from the outside.
Yeah, I guess I've been there a bunch. I'm realizing now that Wayward Pool's not the safest place for me, even though we go there all the time.
Oh, because the unicorn can see through you?
No, because the waters have a greater restoration ability.
Oh. And that's a bad thing?
Well, would that remove a curse?
Oh, that might remove your curse.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, then...
I always
then
fly
do
over
not.
the top, though. I mean, I've been good so far.
Yes. So far, so good, yes.
Yeah.
But if you set up there, it's like the law of averages. The more you are around it, the more likely it is that you will fall in.
And also, the kids
That's
don't know.
true.
Maybe they'll just splash you with water one day.
Yes, water balloon fights.
Oh, God. All right, well,
Yeah, best
Elkhorn, you're
stay
in
away.
charge of field trips now. Ah, yeah, adventuring's my name, yep. Sounds good. Well, cool. Who's the dad?
You're both the dad.
Yeah, we're both
Why can there only be one dad?
I mean, you could both be fun uncles.
Funkles. You up for that, Elkhorn? Yeah, I guess. I mean, I can't hang out here the whole time. I gotta I mean, I wanna see what's happening to my mates, you know what I mean? Valor's calls around here somewhere, and I mean, I do care about the kids. I just
We'll come
discuss
back
this
for
later.
you once Zybilna's taken care of.
Okay, yeah. If you've seen my mates, just let me know.
Will do. What do they look like again? Who are they?
Valor's Call. You haven't heard of us? There's a whole toy product line.
I was an orphan who grew up on scraps and stealing to survive.
Oh, that's a shame.
So no.
Well, I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but we're one of the best adventuring parties around. You know, it's
This
me,
doesn't tell me who. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Molliver, Ringle Run, Strongheart. One other person.
You getting Alzheimer's, old man?
Don't rub it in. All right, they're already thinking about kicking me out of the group because I can't remember shit.
Oh,
I remember how to fight. All right,
I'm
that's
sorry.
all you need. Yeah, I just need.
What do they look like?
Who's the name I missed? Oh, Mercion. That's it, Mercion.
Mercy.
Well, it is me, big. I don't need to describe myself. You see.
You
see what you get.
I dated a Mercion.
Did you?
Back in my college days, yes.
Oh.
Maybe it's the same. Describe him.
Oh, it's a her.
Oh, her. Yes, her. Of course.
You dated her. Okay, yeah. I mean, longer, kind of. I think it's red. I'm colorblind though. Red hair, armor. She likes to wear this orange tunic. Utilizes a big old mace.
The Mercion I knew would never wear orange.
Oh, it must be different. Had like a Pegasus symbol on the chest.
Oh, I thought you were about to say head like a Pegasus. And I was like, wait, what?
Head like a Pegasus. Horse head.
That rings a bell.
Then we got Molliver. Loves daggers, swords. Usually wears studded leather. Darker skin, olive complexion, kind of long cape, big leather boots. Longer dark hair, headband, silver headband. Then, I mean, you asked for this. Yeah, Ringle Run, big long beard. Big old he's got his staff of power, of course. Real pale, super old. Bracelet, you know.
Well, how else are we supposed to recognize these people if
That's true.
you don't know what they look like?
That's true. And then, I mean, Strongheart, he's got... You sure you didn't have the toys? He's got a helmet with a couple of big metal wings coming off the top and like a like a ponytail coming off the back.
What part of abandoned in an orphanage and then abandoned again when the orphanage left do you not?
The toys were all over. I don't mean to keep bringing it up. But yeah, he's got thick armor, wears a lot of blue, lion emblem on his chest, big sword. Mustache.
We will keep an eye out.
Okay.
He sounds very handsome.
Oh, he's a charmer. He gets a lot of the ladies when we're not out and about. All right.
Well, okay then. Is that it?
That's
all of them?
That's the gang.
Okay, we'll keep an eye out for them.
Oh, thank you guys. I'll keep an eye on these kids.
I need to get off my feet.
Well, yeah.
For about 8 hours.
All right, guys. Well, yeah, let's just hang out. Let's have another imaginary dinner. Let's chill out. Let's just have a good night. Then you guys can go
An imaginary feast.
Yeah.
We have been victorious.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? We're a good team, right, guys?
We have. That's right. Together we can change the world.
Hell yeah. All right, kids, get in here. We're having dinner. Din din. Oh, what are we having? Whatever you can imagine.
That's right.
This
Oh,
They're
doesn't
all
sound
lapped
too
over in
nutritious.
sugar comas in the other room.
Yeah, while they're eating dinner, Ori will try to delve past Star some of the good candy.
Okay, of course. Let me turn that off. I'll just.
I go up to Ori during dinner and I say, Ori, you
Uh-huh.
said you wanted to train the owl bear.
Uh-huh.
Do you think, are you intending to bring it with us, or do you think we could perhaps train it to hunt for the children?
Oh
It
no, I
could
was planning
bring
on
down
bringing it with us.
a good game.
I
Okay.
worry about leaving. I get where you're coming from, but I worry about leaving an owl bear that's already hungry to be trained by a bunch of children, an old adventurer, and Will.
I think working with animals is a
Oh.
great way to teach kids responsibility, but I
Yeah,
see
maybe
your
not an
point.
owl bear. Something
No,
else, but maybe not an owl bear.
I get it.
Yeah.
Then perhaps, uh, uh, not Jelly Bean. What's the pug's name?
Pinecone?
Pinecone. Perhaps Pinecone should stay. We are only heading into.
Whoa.
We are heading straight
No.
to the lair. Pinecone, what do you think? Like you have been here for a few days. You
Mm,
seem to be enjoying yourself.
I mean, I
Oh my
like
Do
the
you
god,
want to
smell.
keep?
Pinecone.
I like the amount of spots I can sit. Um, I mean, basically live on top of a bathroom, if you know what I mean. So I mean, it's pretty good. But I mean, you're trying to commit me to a place with like zero access to blood, and I don't know if I like that.
Oh,
I
are you
also don't want to leave
bloodthirsty?
Pinecone behind.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Why are we trying to ditch some of our people here?
It's okay, Madame doesn't like
Streamline it.
dogs.
That is not true. I love dogs. I
She
just
wants
don't
all
like
the blood
working
for
with
herself,
dogs.
is what it is.
Yeah.
I forgot how bloodthirsty you are.
I'm
You have
so
changed my mind.
I'm dehydrated. You know what I mean?
I mean, I get what you're trying to do with streamlining, but I don't plan on using the owl bear like except to like ride around on essentially, and Pinecone is just there for comic relief, right?
Sure. And on a character
Sure, once
level,
he meets Backpack Cat, they're going to get along famously.
Yeah. I don't want to leave
uh,
behind any of the like people that I've
Cool.
for sure. From a
Yeah.
character perspective, Madame Costanza wasn't around when you picked him up and
Mhm.
Yeah.
hasn't had the same time to, fall in love with him.
Mhm.
For sure.
So she would see the value in leaving the kid with someone who can smell good and hear good and who has at least some instinct to hunt.
Yes, this the small pug.
Well, what about the
Perhaps
snail?
Tinty could.
We could leave the snail.
snail.
I'm happy to leave the snail.
That is a great idea.
Oh
The
yeah,
snail,
actually, I'm glad that Madame brought this up because I don't mean to ask this so bluntly. I see your connection, and I'd been wondering while you were here, are you and Star gonna leave? Because that's been their pet for a while. If we can give them a swap out, I think they might be happy.
Sorry, what? Who are we swapping? What?
Well, sorry, I'm talking to you because you and Star seem to have like a connection, and then even Star and Tinty kind of seem to know each other, and I had
Yeah,
been
we're childhood best
worrying.
friends. No big deal.
No, that is a big deal, right?
Yeah.
Well, what I mean is like Star's kind of become their pet around here, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad for wanting to leave with Star. I just think that that's a good idea to leave.
I mean, it's up to Star what Star wants to do.
No, that's true.
and
That is
pet is a
true.
very derogatory term.
Yeah, for a sentient. Like Pinecone's not our pet. Pinecone's just like our little buddy.
Someone say a pet? I'll take some. Yeah. No,
Ori
that's a good
it's
point.
Pinecone.
Oh yes, I'm a good boy.
Well, she's just been ever since Madame Costanza suggested leaving him behind. She's just been clutching him.
Oh, that's real. Oh, that's a good squeeze. Good duty. I can hold it. It's fine. My cinnamon roll can cover it up. All right. Yeah. No, you're right. They're not.
Star
not
isn't
pets.
anybody's pet. And Star can make her own decisions. So it's up to her. But eventually, I think we probably will come back for her because when we're ready to go back to our plane, because her mom misses her a lot. But she can stay here for now if she wants.
Oh,
But like her mom's pretty torn up about her, suddenly disappearing and being kidnapped.
no, that's understandable. I mean, I knew that there was always a day that she'd leave again. But no, you're right. It's her choice. I guess just my point is, if you're leaving, I mean, would you consider the snail a pet?
I mean, the snail doesn't vocalize anything or seem to have.
That's
Yeah.
that's
It's
a
more
really
of
good point.
more of like a cattle, like a pet in the way that cattle is a pet. It is a useful companion that can help you as long as you take care of it.
Well, hey, I didn't mean to offend. I'm learning and I'm updating my perspective. I mean, you make some good points.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy to leave the snail here. I also worry about
Right.
bringing the snail along just because of how slow it is as well.
That's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah,
Well, the kids will love
we
it.
basically get to a location and dump it there while we go do all the stuff. So may as well just leave it here.
Well, and then the kids figured out this thing where if you get your hands and feet all covered in its goop, you can kind of climb up the side of the tree. So
Oh,
they've
cool.
been loving that. Yeah.
Cool.
They could
That's
just totally avoid the rope ladder altogether. It's we got a bunch of monkeys around here.
Hey, stop spider climbing on the ceiling! I use a broom to like whack one
Bobby,
down.
come on. Woo! Bobby, off of the ceiling.
Just
You know
falls
you're
Oh,
going
I
to take
think-
bludgeoning damage if you fall. You little
I
scamp.
think he had more than 2 pieces of candy that one.
Oh, no. All right, well, Elkhorn, keep an eye on that one. You can't get me. Oh, he's right. I'm too short. I can't jump up to the ceiling. All right, well, I can fly. I can get the ones on the ceiling, and then you get the ones on the ground. All right.
Hey, Star, do you want to come up here?
What? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we're
What's up?
we're getting ready to leave probably tomorrow.
You leaving?
Yeah, but I mean, we'll eventually come back for you so that we can take you to your mom, right? Unless you want to
okay.
stay here, but your mom's pretty worried and upset.
Can my friends come?
I mean, sure, I don't see why not.
You guys want to come with me? I guess. Well, I'll ask the kids later. They're outside.
That is a good question. Tolgaden, would you have any idea where these children are from? Have you... Do you know of missing children?
Conceivably, they. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
In the area, like from before we left, were there any reports of missing children?
Over an 8-year period.
Well, and conceivably, these could be from these children could be from anywhere that the carnival has made stops, right?
Sure.
Technically, yeah.
Not just from Lux.
Well,
Yeah,
I like that.
I've definitely been imagining them very multicultural.
Sure. Oh, right. Well, yeah, because there's goblin kids and bugbear kids in there. Yeah. Yeah, I like the idea that at least a few of the human kids had been missing from Lux before you left.
Mm-hmm. I think that makes sense.
I will
Mhm.
point out the kids and go. They should put when we go back. That one from Lux.
And it's like one of them's from 16 years ago, but it hasn't aged.
Yeah.
because of
Well,
timey-wimey.
whoa, guys. I mean, that's cool if you want to, but we should let them choose if they want to grow up or not. You know what I mean?
I don't know if they will have that choice if they come back to our world.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it's just that this is also a little bit different, whereas like we're talking about leaving Star with you temporarily. We are eventually going to come back because I mean their parents are devastated over the loss of their children, you know?
Yeah.
I can only imagine.
It's horrible. Well,
So,
look, I mean, it sounds like the plan is for you guys to come back after you've figured out everything, and maybe me and Elkhorn can kind of run the idea past them, and they can think about it before you get here.
Mhm.
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yes, try to find out as much as you can about where they are from and who
Okay.
their parents are.
Sounds good.
But maybe make it a fun game, like you could ask them to tell a story of where they were before they were here.
Ah, story time. I like that.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay. That's clever. Okay. Well,
Tinty, are you aware of uh, any information going to the carnival about missing children? Do you know of any evidence that that was happening?
I have heard rumors that people were going missing. I was not told of specifically missing children.
mhm.
So you were not aware that your bosses were uh, child traffickers?
I have learned many disturbing things and look forward to having a conversation with Masters Witch and Light when I return.
I would love to be a fly on that wall. Hey, get off the wall!
Sorry. Bobby, get down. All right, Bobby, go outside. What are you doing? You're just showing off for the guests. He doesn't throw him out the window. He just places him out the window on the outer deck. All right. Well,
As we go into the evening, I like, and everything's settling down and more quiet. If we're all together, or if we're, would do you guys feel like we would be all together, or do you think we would have spread out to bed down?
I have questions for you.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. When
Well,
are we going to get together again?
Ori would probably be separate from you guys. I mean, she'd probably be spending this last amount of time with Star rather than you guys.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so no, so before we bed down, like, while we're still up and around, we all converge at some point.
Okay. So you guys are gonna
Okay.
have it
Right.
like an aside to yourselves to chat about stuff before bed. Is that
I
what I'm
think,
hearing?
yeah. Well, I mean, we're
Well-
moving on to the next part of our adventure. I think we should check in.
Sure.
Fireside chat.
Yeah.
Hey, madam,
Yes, Tolgan.
could I see one of those portraits you had?
Oh, my headshots. Yes. She'll take one out. She'll get her unlimited quill, write Tolgaden, and put a swack on it. Put a kiss mark on it as well. And hand it over.
How drastically different is it from you? From how?
Do you want
Yeah.
to
I can
do
change
you
the
want to
token.
change the token? Yeah, and then you will be able to see basically her head.
Oh, whoa.
Right. There you go. That's the token. Oops.
When was this taken? This doesn't look like you.
Oh, my dear. Like I mentioned earlier, we all have different masks we wear. This is my true self,
The Duchess.
the Duchess. Yes. It is a name I earned a long time ago.
What's your
Um,
actual name?
Oh, she'll straighten her shoulders a little bit. Like basically, she doesn't change herself in terms of her physicality. No, she doesn't like change her face. She doesn't do an illusion or anything. But there's a considerable shift in her posture and her body language as she says in a different voice, "The Duchess Daniela DeVito. A pleasure to make my acquaintance."
why aren't you this all the time? Like, why are you Madame?
And yeah, she shifts back, like her shoulders hunch again. She lifts her arms up like a velociraptor and looks like an old crotchety woman, and says, "I am in disguise, or should I say in character, to protect myself. We all use different masks to as shield from the people around us sometimes, and this is mine. When I came to this world, I was in this character costume already. I This is a little embarrassing, but I had a bone to pick with the with Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, just the same as you, Tinty, and I snuck into the carnival as a potential member of the cast, as the fortune teller, Madame Costanza. And when I came to this world, it seemed that the denizens of this place stayed clear from me the more I acted like a crone. And I did not understand it at the time, but I get it now. If I was trapped under a witch regime for a long time, I would be afraid of me too. So I have kept this armor in place, plus the body, and she like slaps her belly, and it wobbles a little bit stiffly. She goes, "This armor has done a lot to keep me alive." And now you realize with context that she wasn't hiding herself in layers of clothes. She was like pulling her thin arms inside her fat suit and turtle shelling in there for my yeah, my turtle feature.
Oh,
Cool.
it's nice to meet the real you.
Yes, it is. It is nice to be myself sometimes, but because I am a consummate professional, when I am in character, I am in character. It is called being method. It is a technique I have been developing over decades, and it serves me well.
Oh, you're an
That's
actor.
Yes, I am the greatest actor that Lux has ever known, she says loudly. Probably too loudly.
Well, I mean,
I am the
crap.
Duchess of the floating theater. I am known far and wide for my performances, and she'll make a little illusion, even if I have to upcast
Ori
something.
whispers to Tolgaden, "Have you heard of her?"
No.
Yeah, I'll cast another major image, but this time I'll just go through my highlights reel of different performances. You see the orange-clad ninja before Dorito. That's a showstopper. But then you see other performances in different costumes, playing all genders, all ages. You can see some where she's a young woman and she's acting old, and then you can see her as her more recent self acting young. And yeah, it's just a whole thing. But it's like Shakespeare meets '90s movies.
Mm. Oh my god.
Yeah, like dramatic, corny action, but done with some sort of like weird grace, like Shakespeare. You know what I mean. Bit of nonsense.
You're quite accomplished. I had no idea.
Yes, that was until about 8 years ago when I was cursed by those charlatans at the carnival. They stole
Oh
something
no.
most precious to me,
What?
and they took away my livelihood.
Oh no, they stole your money?
No, worse, they stole my presence, my stage presence. I cannot step onto a stage in front of an audience without my knees shaking and my voice breaking. It is a dishonor to the audience, and I have been shamed for it ever since. I lost my place as the Duchess of the theater and got demoted to the maitre d', who reads your fortune to see where you need to be seated in the restaurant.
Dang.
I am Madame Costanza, now and until my curse is broken.
Well, shoot, I was gonna see if you could put on a show for the kids, but I'm sorry that happened to you, Madame. I couldn't imagine. I mean, I guess I can imagine. You know, I used to be one way, and now I'm changed, and I thought that was a totally different. I'm not. I can't do the evil stuff I used to do, but then I kind of owned it, you know. And it seems like you're still getting by, right? Well, you
For
can't make
now,
money. Yeah.
this I have still been allowed to live at the theater. I just don't have the captain's quarters anymore. I've been located to the bunk room with the other crew.
Oh
Ugh.
no, that's bunk.
It is, yes, it is hell on my back. Those hammocks do not have much support. And yes, that is my story. It has not ended yet, but those are the last few chapters of my life.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I am happy that you are sorry.
Must be tough to lose your livelihood like that.
I can only imagine what it was like to live a life without the ability to taste. The sweet cream on top of a pastry, the steam from a morning cup
Willie.
of coffee.
Or he starts to drool
Yeah,
a little bit.
Steamboat Willie.
The steamboat Willie.
A canapé at a ball, as you try not to have your breath smelled by your date.
The drool drips a little bit further down. Stop, you're making me hungry.
But I actually have a question for you, Ori.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of secrets and lies,
Uh-huh.
some lies we don't tell others, but we tell ourselves. What my question to you is: you say often that you were orphaned and alone for 8 years, living on scraps and taking care of yourself.
Yep.
Why did you not go and find people?
That's a lot of trauma for me to get into right now.
I understand some of the hardest
I mean,
lies we tell are the ones we tell to ourselves. It is a
I'm
lot.
not lying though. It feels like you're undervaluing or what's the word I'm looking for? dismissing my experiences because you think I'm lying to myself without really knowing the story.
That is true. I don't know. Would you share?
So you're making an assumption that about me.
I am. Yes, I suppose I am. I am making a judgment call based on the information that I have right now. And until I get more, I cannot make a better one. But I would like to be informed. I would like to hear your story.
Yeah, I think
I'm
Madame is just using the wrong words, but it sounds like she's just interested in your past. Maybe? I'll step out.
I don't think that there is no such thing as non-judgmental. We make judgments all the time, every second of every day. Our mind and body are making judgment calls based on the information that is presented to us in the world. So I can say yes, I am judging you. I am not devaluing. I don't mean to be devaluing.
You might
But
not
what
mean to be
I'm
devaluing my experience, but you
it
are.
must be what it. Yes, I understand.
That is
Uh,
100% what your
so,
words.
but I want to be clear that when I say I am judging you, not guilty. You are a victim of circumstance, just like a lot of people. And I would like to know more and understand your thoughts and feelings.
I appreciate that. I don't really know that after this conversation that I want to get into that right now with you.
Okay,
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
sometimes different pasts are harder to dig into, and it
It's
takes the right tact to get that kind of stuff out, you know?
Sure.
What do we say we have dinner?
I will just tell you that the orphanage that I was sent to eventually closed down and I was
Yes.
left behind, and there are reasons why I did not seek other people out, and those have to do with my experiences while I was in the orphanage. And I think that's as far as I will elaborate on that right now.
That
Because
is,
it's a lot to relive, and this little mouse crawls out. The mouse that she's named Star has like crawled out, and she's kind of like holding that right now. I don't really want to relive that right now.
okay. And you have said more than enough. And I'm so glad that you trusted us with that.
Well,
I'm sorry that
uh,
that happened to you.
well, I just want you to understand it wasn't about trust. It's probably something that I would have told you eventually, but I told you right now because you tried to tell me that I was lying to myself instead of just asking me about
Sure,
it, which felt really shitty.
sure.
It felt,
I
yeah, it made me feel like you were telling me without knowing my experiences that I should have done more instead of asking me about my experiences first, to try to understand what happened. You just
yes.
of course people are going to judge other people in their lives naturally, but there's a better way to go about asking people stuff than to just tell them your judgments of them, especially when they're negative ones or ones that typically have negative, you know, backing connotations to them. Um,
Look, I think all language is neutral until you use it with
except
respect or
it's not.
disrespect.
It's
And
not.
then it can be hurtful or positive.
Well, your words were hurtful to me.
I understand. I am sorry that I hurt you with my words.
That was all I
That
was
was
looking
not
for
my
you to do.
intention. Oh,
Well,
oh.
I was just looking for you to realize that what you had said had hurt me. And
Well, I'm glad that you told me it hurt you.
yeah, I just hope that you take that forward with you into the future and not just, even if you have those assumptions already, that's fine because as you said, and I agree, we judge each other naturally. That's just kind of what we
Mhm.
do. But you
We
don't
cannot
those
help it.
those are the inside thoughts. You don't necessarily need to speak them out to that person, right? Before you know the full story.
That is true. And what I was looking for most was to understand that story and hear the all of it.
Yeah. But
And
I
I
also
hope that one
believe
day you
that
will be comfortable to tell us.
I hope so too, but especially after this conversation, I don't know that I do. And I just hope that you respect that.
I already am.
Well, guys, what do you think we're gonna have for
I'm
dinner?
going to go spend some time with Star.
Sure.
And Ori gets up and she leaves.
Star and Star. All right, guys, what's for din? What's for din? What are you guys gonna imagine? Oh, I don't need to know. You keep your secrets. Well, I just want to say I'm thankful for meeting all you guys, and for you guys letting me off the hook. And I don't know, just you guys are great. Hopefully we can get this Prismere figured out. I say we. I know it's mostly you. I just feel like you're part of the getaway gang, so I kind of want to like win by association. You know what I mean? You guys are doing great. Well, thank you for being here. And let's eat. Let's eat. Let's go to bed, and let's send them off with style. All right, kids, dinner time. He calls in the kids. Ori goes to hang out with Star for the time that's remaining before you guys leave. Pinecone's with them. Any final things from Tolgadden or Tenti? Or even the Madame? Tolgadden?
I'm doing that story thing again with the shield.
Very cute.
What was that? Oh, like telling stories to the kids?
Yeah, and using the shield to project
so
like
cool.
images.
Oh, yeah. Tinty, anything you're doing?
Now I set up all of the health potions and everything before, so I think they should still be pretty set up.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm just making sure none of the kids are completely tripped out on candy.
Yeah. Let me look in your eyes. Open your mouth. I don't know if it's like that, but
When our friends pass out, we roll them on their side.
oh no. And Madame, any final things before we wrap up?
I'll just look at Togan at some point and be like, "Oh, I really put my foot in it there." Hopefully, things won't go that bad in the future.
Everyone has their secrets. Or everybody has their.
Absolutely. Anyway, I am going to sleep over here if you want to spoon.
Does Tolgadden
Good
want to
night.
spoon? Good night, he says. All right.
But
And
does he
that's-
spoon?
I don't think so. It sounds like
He does
ignoring the comments. He just goes to sleep wherever he's at. Well, cool. That's the end of this game. I'm glad a tornado didn't suck me up, and I'm still alive.
Absolutely.
And we were able to finish. Yeah. So next time, I think we actually will make it to Jan. It sounds like, right?
I know you thought last time we would make it there. You thought this time.
Well, I like you guys painting all this extra stuff on it. You know, it's great. But yeah, I did think that. But it's not up to me all the time, so it's great. All right, y'all.
Take care.
Well, take care. Have a good night. Good game.
Have a good
GG.
night. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Well, what a game. Just you and me, hanging out during the credits. What do you think? Tell me what you think. Right in the chat. Tell me what you think. Good? Oh, I didn't turn off this other music. Well, glad you were here. I'll catch you next time. Love you.